Hi people, it's Archivist here, and today I would like to talk about two topics that have interested me. One of those is the iPhone and the other is Destiny's launch. I hadn't really got to play Destiny beta, I didn't really look at too much pre-release information, and a concern I had was that the game wouldn't really be appealing to someone who just wanted to sometimes play alone, you know, single player campaign. And that fear has been completely put to rest for me, because the game can absolutely be played in just single player and is entertaining to do so, but at the same time, if you wish to play it in multiplayer, it can do that effortlessly and easily as well. So all the missions can be played in most can be played in 3-player co-op. You've also got the competitive multiplayer in the form of the Crucible. There's so many different things. There's lots that I haven't come across yet because, as I say, just got it, it's just launched, I haven't played the beta, so this is more of a first impression, it's by no means a review, but it is a very good game so far. Another thing I'd like to talk about are the graphics. They're very good on a technical standpoint, and I am playing, by the way, the PlayStation 4 version at the moment. The performance is a consistent 30. You may say to that, well, shouldn't it be 60? And I'd say, the thing is, the environments are so huge, they're so big, there is no way they could have kept it at a constant 60, it would have been dipping down. And the thing is, I find that a consistent 30 is actually better than an oscillating between 40 and 60 or 50 and 60. And it's a good looking game just graphically speaking as well, but I'd say the art direction is the game's strength. Because the thing about Halo, Bungie's former project, is that there was some really iconic artwork, design. The enemies look great, the worlds look great, and that's the same in Destiny. I think the moon in particular, I've only been to 3 worlds so far. I've been to the moon, I've been to Earth, and I've been to Venus, but the moon really kind of looks the best to me. It's just the way that when you look up at the stars, you see so much. They didn't just put stars up there, there's the Earth, there's the sun, there's this broken satellite, there's smoke coming over from a giant crater. It's really well populated, and you can tell that an enormous amount of care has been put into this game. I don't have too much else to talk about, just purely down to the fact that I haven't played the game too much, but I'll move on to the iPhone now. So if you're interested in tech at all, you may be aware that the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus were announced. And one thing you wouldn't say about this launch was that it wasn't disappointing, and I say that because if you were following the rumours, this was pretty much exactly what the rumours said. In fact, it's a little bit boring to watch the keynote because as I was watching it, I was thinking, yeah, they said this, yes, they said this, yes, they said this. Well, okay, it's all come true. Okay, well, no real surprises. There was also the iWatch, but I won't talk about that simply for a personal lack of interest, if I'm honest. But the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. Well, first of all, you've got the bigger screen. For iPhone users, that's quite a big deal, but if you're someone who maybe is looking to iPhone and you've been using Android, your response is probably, well, so what, we've had big screens for ages. I mean, I've owned a Galaxy Note 2, which was a 5.5 inch screen, so just hearing that the iPhone has a bigger screen isn't, a big selling point for me. But what is a selling point is the battery life, because I've got an iPhone 5 at the moment, that's my current phone in use, and by far the biggest problem is the battery life. It keeps running out on me. It runs out every day, and if I'm there to use it properly, like, for a HD video or Wi-Fi roaming, intensive stuff, it will just die. And also it gets extremely hot. But now we have a battery life, and this is what Apple claim, I'm just referring to their website. They say that on the iPhone 6, the smaller model, it's up to 11 hours HD video, and on iPhone 6 Plus, up to 14 hours, because I guess they can fit a bigger battery in there. Another thing they said was that the sRGB color gamut, the range of colors that the iPhone can display is increased. I like that because I think the current iPhone, if you compare it to the iPad, it's definitely, you can see the color saturation isn't quite there. I don't know if they're going to go for 100% sRGB. They really need to at least match the iPad, in my opinion, if they're going to make it impressive. I don't think they gave specific numbers, but they did say it was a big enhancement in the sRGB area. The design, basically what they've done is just made it more consistent with the iPad Air and the iPad Mini with Retina display. They've just made it more consistent with the rest of their products. It wasn't a big overhaul. So while I was, generally speaking, impressed by the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus, I don't think I'm going to be upgrading just yet. I think the best time to upgrade for most iPhone owners is just to wait until your current iPhone is no longer handling applications well. So when you get to that point where you say you play the latest app and the CPU is making it lag and it crashes, or maybe it won't even support it, I think that is the best time to upgrade. Not to say that you shouldn't do it earlier. If you really love iPhones, then by all means go for it. I mean, this does look like a big step. So this concludes this vlog. As always, people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.